Hey, hi everyone. My name is Pawan Ratnakar, and as you must have seen my previous videos, I'm trying to record videos of questions which would help you with enhancing your fundamentals for front-end interview, and also for questions which I think do get asked during interview. So this specifically was a question that I actually asked candidates 2 or 3 times when I was conducting interviews, and to my surprise, uh, I did not get the expected answer. It's probably because candidates usually get taken by a surprise when they see such a question, and they're often under pressure. Uh, but it's important to know this. So let's go ahead with implementing it. So what is bind? Bind is simply returning a new function with a new context supplied to it. Now in JavaScript, because of the way function works, the context is going to be bound to the function. But if you want to override it, you could use bind to do that. And you would have used this a lot if you were using the React class-based approach, where whenever you were trying to attach an event, you would rebind the context to it. So to do this, first let's store the current context into a temporary variable. So let's call that equals to this. And as I said, it's going to return a new function. So return a new function, which has got arguments as part of it. Now, what you're going to do over here is that you're going to take the context that you have stored into a temporary variable called that. And we're going to call this now, and we're going to pass it. We're going to use apply so that we could supply the new context to it. So the first argument is going to be the new context. And now what we're going to do is in bind, you can also pass arguments which would get attached to the arguments array, so that when the next time a function gets invoked, it'll concat the new arguments with the previous arguments. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the arguments which were called when you were calling bind and concat it with the new arguments that are being supplied to the function as part of the second parameter, which is being called using apply. So let's run this. It's a very simple code, and there was a bug. So this is I had a typo. Let's run it again. Cool. So all the tests pass. Let's run it against suit of the complete test. So we got all the tests to pass. This is a very simple code, but it is important for you to understand what's going behind the scene. Is when you use bind, you're returning a new function, and what you're doing is you're preserving the context, and you're calling the original function, and now you're going to be passing the arguments to it with the new context, and you can use apply or call. In this case, apply is the suitable one because we are casting everything to an array using the spread operator. So this is simple implementation of bind, just 2 lines. And if somebody asks you that during this interview, just be confident and understand the basics, and you should do fine. Cool. Thank you very much, everyone. And as I had stated, I'll keep recording more videos.